So you're an actor, but you're noticing some fine lines and wrinkles, and you're wondering if you can do Botox. Is it possible to be a performer and do Botox? So I'm here to answer those questions today. So I'm not talking about theater actors. Theater actors need really huge gestures to emote, and they rely on exaggerated things, exaggerated movements, and other things to really portray their characters to the audience. Your acting style is more of an important question to the high-def actors, the small screen actors, the models, anyone who requires a close-up. You really have to think about your acting style. Are you relying on a little eyebrow raise? Does your character have that in their script? Is that the type of character you want? If you do depend on little nuances like that to bring your character to life, then Botox might not be for you. There are other things you can do for wrinkle reduction. There are procedures you can do. There's no downtime procedures like laser genesis. Basically laser procedures with no downtime that will allow wrinkle reduction, and it will keep your full movement. The other thing you can do is just do a full treatment of Botox between jobs. Basically, you know you're going to start filming in 6 months. You could do a full treatment 3 to 4 months before you start filming. And as soon as you start filming, you'll be able to have your full movement back in your forehead and around your eyes. So no one will be the wiser that you've had Botox. Now, the other scenario that I've had that I'm happy to work through with my performing actors is what I call performer's Botox. Basically, it's like a very light, strategic Botox that's done in such a way to blunt expressions but not completely freeze your face. It's a very natural way. It kind of softens everything. And then I see those performers, as I usually do for all my tox patients. I usually see them in 2 weeks to see if they need an adjustment of their tox. But I also do an additional treatment 4 weeks after that. And that's just kind of to keep the tox going as long as possible. I do encourage my performers to videotape themselves during their most challenging scenes to see if there's anything that they need to adjust in their acting style. You might have to learn to portray things a little differently if you choose to do Botox. And I'm not going to mention names. We know some really famous people out there who they don't move parts of their faces at all. So it can be done. It's depending on you, the individual, the artist, if this is how you want to adjust. Now, there's increased demands for every demographic and every age group, which I'm really happy to see. It's really wonderful that older individuals are being represented in shows and movies, and that's really, really wonderful. Celebrate yourself and represent yourself the way you want to be seen. And I know a lot of you, when you come to me and you're asking about aesthetic procedures, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I know I have discouraged some of you from doing some treatments because I didn't think that they were right for you or your parts or what you were going through at the time. Also, I believe in a very natural approach to anti-aging. I don't believe in treating the face and ignoring other areas of the body. Every person should look great. Just remember that it's not just one feature or one procedure that you can do. We have a lot in our toolbox, from fillers to tox to laser procedures. And a lot of my patients, as well as my patients who are performers, they come to me because it looks like you've had nothing done and no one can put their finger on it. You just look better. You look like yourself. You just look your best. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below.